Hey guys, this is Katie from Lunar Power. Just wanted to reach out to you with a few tips and ideas for helping to keep your mood stable, stay in a positive mindset, and to be really optimistic and happy with the life that you're living. When we have anxiety, depression, and stress, it can really feel daunting and hopeless at times. And that's exactly what I've been through. And every day, as you know, if you have depression, anxiety, PTSD, every day you're managing it. No matter how far away you get from the initial onset of it, it's still something that you need to think about managing every day. I don't necessarily mean think about managing depression, but managing your thoughts and really monitoring your thoughts and your words and making sure that they're aligned with the kind of person that you want to be and the mood that you want to have. Through this experience of having depression myself, PTSD, stress, anxiety, panic attacks, you name it, I've come up with some really good solutions for myself, and I've needed to because as you probably know, things can get really carried away and really scary sometimes when you do have these things that you're fighting against. And it's really important when you have learned something is to share it. And that's what I wanted to talk to you about today, is sharing your gifts, because it is a fantastic way to manage your mood and to uplift your mood and get you feeling happier and increasing your self-esteem and your confidence. Because if you have gifts inside of you that you're not using, if you have things that you could be sharing with people but you're withholding it, it doesn't feel good. And we're meant to give and take. Everything in nature gives and takes. I always talk about, how we can mimic nature, because it's one of the best forms of what works and what's natural and normal, in the universe. And, we're part of the universe. We are the universe. So in mimicking those things, we can find a lot of success and peace and harmony in that. So once we receive information, once we receive gifts, once we receive knowledge, it's important to give it back. And a really good way to do that is through volunteering, through teaching, and just finding ways to be there to support other people. Even doing a small thing to help out someone else can really help you to feel better. Now, for example, today I was taking a walk and I was thinking about, people that were at home and didn't have a lot of people to support them. And I thought, wow, that would be really nice to handwrite a letter to those people and let them know that they're supported. And I thought about people that are in recovery homes and they're estranged from their families for the holidays and how they might feel. And I thought, wouldn't that be nice to write a letter of support to that person, because they might not have a lot of support at that time. And to be honest with you, I remember doing this when I was a child. I got a list of the people that were sick in my church, and I would, generally, elderly people, and I would write to them and wish them well and let them know that somebody was thinking about them. And I really enjoyed doing that. And that's something that I want to start up again. And you can definitely take this idea as well, talk to your local nursing home or something like that, and see what you can do about starting like a pen pal system with people that need support. And my point is when you start thinking about other people and what they might be going through and being a support to them and giving them kindness, it really helps your mood. It really helps you to get out of your own worries and your your own stress and to see things from a different point of view. For example, volunteering. I love volunteering, and I volunteered for I don't even know how many years now at many different places. But I really enjoy volunteering at a pig farm, and I've been doing that for several years. Sometimes off and on, depending on work. But recently, I discovered a place called the Helping Up Mission, and they're a recovery home for people, specifically men that have or are recovering from drug and alcohol addiction and homelessness. And when I go there, I feel very appreciative. I see things from a different perspective. Instead of looking at everybody that's on TV that has, a lot of money and all these possessions and the perfect house and the perfect outfit and all these things that I am told that I should want. You're looking for things that you don't have. Instead of that, I'm looking at these people, and it really reminds you to be thankful for what you do have, and it reminds you that you don't really need that much to be happy, and how life itself is just a gift, and even having one person to support you is a gift. So there's so many things that can really benefit by volunteering. Like, you're going to help those people, you're going to feel better when you go. My dad, for example, he's retired and has been retired for almost 15 years now, and in the beginning that was very hard for him to be at home and to be stuck with his thoughts, and he struggles with depression. And not to out my dad, but even in times where he feels sad sometimes, he always gets an upliftment when he goes and he volunteers. So it's just something that you can put in your toolbox, because it's a really healthy way to be able to not only help other people but help yourself as well. And it's not selfish to go with the intent of feeling better because giving always feels good, and being a support to somebody always feels good. And if you have the capability to give, and you've been blessed in that way that you have something that you can give and share, then do it. Whether it's a word, whether it's a letter, whether it's an idea. But I encourage you to either find a place where you can volunteer. You'll definitely meet people that have the same mind as you, that have a service-driven heart. And you'll meet people that want to do good. And another option is just creating your own kind of volunteer projects and giving back to your community in different ways, whether that's going around the neighborhood and picking up trash. That's something that's a benefit, and it's really good for you because you're helping the environment, you're keeping your mind busy as you're picking up the trash, you're on the lookout for things, keeping your mind in a meditative state, in a state where it's not focused on what you don't have or worrying about tomorrow or thinking about what happened yesterday. You're in the present moment, you're doing something that's positive and uplifting. So just wanted to give back something that I've learned, and encourage you to do the same, to give back something that you've learned, whether that's sharing something that helped you or one of the options that I just stated about volunteering and making your own projects. Hope your day is going well, and I'll talk to you next time.